something in these woods with us.
I don't like being hemmed in like this.
Something isn't right out here. During our daytime investigation, Joe was suddenly hit with a wave of sickness.
I need to cut for a second. I'm getting queasy for some reason. I'm like shaky all of a sudden.
No clear cause, no warning. Then came the clicking sounds. Sharp, deliberate, and echoing through the trees like a signal. It felt like we weren't alone, like something was watching, maybe even testing us. As dusk fast approaches, what we're about to uncover goes even deeper. Signs that something is changing the forest, bending it, shaping it. And as we descend into night, we record chilling vocalizations that might just be what we've been searching for. Whatever's out here, it's getting bolder. And this mystery is only getting stranger.
Something happened. We just had to turn the main camera back on and use the shotgun mic. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this clip right now, start a fresh clip. Hopefully, I don't even know which way this camera was pointing when that happened, but hopefully we got it. So we just had we stopped. I was feeling a little queasy out of nowhere when we started finding more of this like tree art, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And
we're back here. Joe, I hope we got that on the action cam. Joe had that running. We're trying to get some water in us, and in the distance, I just heard hearing over and over. And I was like, we grabbed this camera, we had that going for a second. I did some kind of response, I don't know, but it's in that direction. I say we move this way, keep looking at some of this stuff, and let's go in the direction of, that bird just sounded off. Go in the direction that we heard that in. That was weird though. How are you feeling now?
feeling a little bit better, but.
It's odd that you got affected.
I mean, it could be natural. I mean, it just could be, we're both getting over being sick, but it is weird timing because I was getting ready to comment on we're finding bottles everywhere and glass, but this is, the tree has pretty much grown. This is wedged on here. Look at this. I mean, that feels weird to me. So, all right.
So I wanted to ask a question, your opinion on something. This stone has not been here for a very long time. This stone was recently put here because there's nothing on it, no detritus of any kind. That's a piece of metal.
You keep finding pieces of...
How much do you think the stone weighs?
I don't know, but I'm looking what you're talking about. There are leaves underneath it. There's leaves going underneath it.
Like that weighs a ton. I mean, not literally a ton, but that weighs a lot. You'd have to have significant strength to move something like that.
Yeah.
There's brown leaves underneath it, like fresh leaves underneath it.
So
this was moved here recently.
Here. I don't know. And you keep finding pieces of just remnants of the old like plantation house on top of stuff. Glass in trees, pieces of metal lined up on stuff. So something was here.
That's a spiral.
Yeah,
That's a spiral.
Spiral of rocks here.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a spiral.
Yeah.
It starts here.
It is. Oh, man.
Here, and then spirals in. I think I'm catching it here. Very strange.
That's a spiral.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at this.
Weird. Whoa. Ha!
Something back here really likes putting very noticeable pieces of...
Look at
Look
that.
at this, Jess.
Wow.
That is...
Okay.
So what, is there just somebody with a little bit of autism back here just walking around
Yeah,
stacking,
I'm right here.
stacking stuff on top of...
Yeah. Should I take it?
Do you feel like you're supposed to take it?
Yeah.
All right, here.
Is that my desire or my feelings?
Here. I have to...
You're gonna have a lot of stuff today,
I
I'm
already got a
sorry.
lot of stuff I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put.
I don't have to take it.
All right, I wanna see this over here real quick, because there's more stuff. Just kinda...
We're following this trail of clues.
Watch out, we're coming up on barbed wire.
I gotcha. Look at this tree over here, man. We're gonna go back that way, but let's cross over the fence here and we'll come back.
Something back here just likes putting... And here's the deal. People will go back into these areas and shoot guns, and they'll take old glass and stuff like that. None of this is shot.
No.
There's no broken glass anywhere back through here. These have just been put on... There's a lot of stuff put on top of other stuff, which is obviously not natural.
Right here.
And honestly, we've never seen anything before to
Look.
this degree.
Check this out. Another little stack over here. Let's go in the direction where I heard that noise.
All right. Watch out for fences. You lead the way.
Yeah, that was the tree I was talking about that has that insane curvature to it.
Well, hold on. I just saw before I
There's another one over here.
got sidetracked by... I saw another one of those trees that had been shaped and... That's strange.
I know, I keep looking at it. I want to get a shot of it with my
Minefield
camera.
around here.
Hey,
Yeah.
if I do this, does it look like I'm riding a brontosaurus?
Yes, it does look like you're riding a brontosaurus. All right, which way you lead me? The old road or where?
We're gonna go that way.
Okay.
Eyes open. This way.
All right. Whoa.
More metal. Hole.
Lots of just granite scattered about everywhere.
Joe.
Yeah. This tree? Is that what you're talking about? All right. Jesse's not talking. Whoa. energy of this whole place just completely changed. I know that sounds cheesy. I know that sounds weird. Watch out for fencing. There's fencing through here.
Yeah.
Don't get too wrapped up in what you're seeing. Watch where you're walking. Big pieces of rose quartz back here.
I know, I tripped.
Chunks of it jutting out of the ground. This is significant for some reason.
What is that? What is that? I know we just came, but is that a building?
Weird notes.
Come on.
I'm coming. I'm coming. What do I see in here? I can't quite make it out through the trees. What is this?
Oh no. What's with these rocks? What's with all this stuff? What is this?
Nightmare at night.
Look at that.
There's metal coming out of this pond here. What is this? Remnants of an old stone wall through here.
There's more foundations. Do you hear that? Look at this. These are all foundations too.
Yeah. It's all brick everywhere back through here.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. You need to be very careful back here, Jesse. I know you're in a, but there's like literal metal spikes just sticking out of the...
What was back here? What?
Some sort of like silo or grain silo or something? Not something you find every day. That's for sure.
That's the biggest thing we've ever found in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
What is it?
Something's been bedding down here.
Really?
Yeah. Deer ain't gonna be able to crawl back in there, but something's been bedding down in here.
Ah, that's a great shelter.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
All right, here's what's weird. This is looking more and more like the LBL the whole time. There were far more habitation, like far more like homes back here
Yes.
than what I originally anticipated.
Yes.
So they took these homes and made it public land.
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
And now they've gated it all off and they're not doing anything with it again.
Yeah.
And nobody around here even really talks about this area.
Yeah. It was a task for us to find it. Wow. This rabbit hole goes deep, I think. I have a terrible feeling it does.
But here's the deal. The stuff that we're seeing, everything's stacked, pieces placed on top of surfaces, obviously, large pieces of like rock moved and placed on the leaves.
We've never seen anybody down here.
The bottles in the trees, like, well, a person didn't move that rock.
No, that thing's heavy. Wow, we're so...
I mean, are we having two like, you know, Norwegian power lifters come back here and like move that rock into place and then just do it and go, ha ha, somebody will find this within the next week or two and think it's very odd. Now let's hike back several miles to, it just doesn't make any sense, man.
Yeah.
It does not make any sense.
This is such a desolate part of the state, people aren't just traveling through either. There's just stuff all throughout these woods.
Yeah, there's like metal everywhere back through here. Remnants of retaining walls. It's an old metal roof. Hey, did you mark that plantation home on your GPS?
No.
I didn't mark it on mine.
We're gonna go back through there.
Yeah.
That's our way back. We need to go back
There's
to
a bunch of jutting out very sharp metal back through here, but it looks like there's something over here.
Where?
I don't know.
That looks like large rocks.
Are those just large boulders?
Yeah, it looks like large boulders. What have we stumbled on? What is this?
Is it large boulders or is it remnants of something else?
I don't know. It's something. Good eye, though. We're on a ridge. I mean, it goes deep on either side.
All right,
Boulders.
one of these trees that is growing sideways
Hey,
and then going back up. What? That's fresh. That is very fresh. We haven't had enough snow to have snow load break anything. This tree is obviously not rotted. I need you to get your camera out
give me one second.
and take some footage of this because that's fresh. That's a fresh break.
Yep, it's not weathered at all.
No. All right, this is what I was seeing. A little tiny boulder field with more of this. What in the hell? What is going on back in here? It's on top of leaves.
What's up over here?
Come here, Jess. There's more of this. There's more just like pieces of quartz and everything stacked up on.
Oh, there's one back here on top of that
Yeah.
log.
Yeah.
What is this spot? Shoot.
All right, here's where I'm at with this. People are just out hiking around. They're having a good time. They stop to get like something to eat and they do some water. Somebody picks up a
What is
rock
this?
or two and they just kind of
This is a
stack
circle
it.
of
It's like a little
stones.
pyramid almost. This is all through this section of the forest. Some of these are sizable. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
What are you thinking?
I have no clue. I've never seen anything like this before. Not to this degree. We found things stacked up and you've always gone, well, it could have been people. It could have been, like I was just saying, people are hiking through the woods. They stop to get a drink, take a break. One of them's walking around and they're just kind of picking stuff up and setting them down on top of stuff. But this is
Did you look at this? That's a pyramid.
Yeah, it's like a pyramid put on top of this. And we're just scratching the surface. I'm sure there's dozens, if not more, around here that we haven't seen so far.
That's a quartz pyramid.
Yeah, it's on top of this. There's white quartz back here. You saw that, right?
This is a circle of stones. This is like a gathering place. Is what it looks like to me. Doesn't it you?
I don't know. It feels odd. But then again, we're finding weird stuff. We gotta really kind of. Oh, no, I'm gonna go with it. It feels odd. It feels odd. Jess, come here. Look at this mashed down section right here.
Yeah.
Something was there something was placed there after the leaves fell, and
Had significant weight.
had massive weight and mashed those down and then was moved, I guarantee you one of these rocks would fit
Whoa.
perfectly with that, which means that something moved the rock here and then moved it back, and that's a giant rock. That is, are you filming right now?
Yeah.
That is.
Could it be a spot where a deer bedded down?
How heavy's the deer?
Yeah, I'm just asking a question.
No, that's massive weight was on there. One of these rocks was placed there and then moved again. So something's moving very, very, very heavy rocks back here.
Yeah.
And then doing a lot of stacking.
These are huge. What is this?
I don't know. It's almost making me think that the tree bend we found earlier was natural, because we're not really seeing anything else with like tree structures or anything back here. All we're finding is stuff around this old plantation.
Yeah. Wild.
I don't know.
You want to go back to the road we were on and kind of travel down it a little further?
Let's go down that road for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, let's try it out. Let me get some more shots of these rocks. To me, these rocks look like a gathering place. I don't know why I have that in my head.
I know. We usually stumble into some weird stuff, but
Oh, I love this place.
let's get back to that road. Something weird's going on here.
That's a pyramid.
That's a pyramid.
That's a quartz pyramid.
Did you get some good footage of it?
I tried to, yeah. You know what? Let me mark this spot. We need to start marking these crazy locations here. This might be an investigation place. This place feels charged. It feels like it has something. I don't know what. All right, I'm putting it into this. We're gonna populate this map with all of these crazy locations that we're
Let's mark this as pyramid, because that'll be easy to remember. This is gonna be a wild night investigation. I can feel it.
Take a look at this. You wanna see something crazy?
Yeah.
Look at this tree. What do you think about that?
I don't know what I think about that. I saw one like this
I have never seen this.
a little while ago, and we got sidetracked by the quartz stacked up on the tree and everything like that, but that's been bent, kept growing that way, and then went up that way. That is,
look, it's breaking. We got
that is unique. That's very unique.
the bark has been stripped from up there.
Yeah.
There's not a deer rubbing his antlers from up there.
Yeah.
What is up with this?
That's weirdness. Very strange. Very, very, very strange. Hold on.
What?
I'm not going down this drop off, but it looks like this is pointed to another tree that's shaped like this as well. Come here. I can't tell. We'll have to get back down there. We need to hit this old road before we lose light, though.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna consume a lot of our time back here.
Yeah. This is insane. The stuff, the way the trees are.
Yeah.
There's. How wild is this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at this tree. This thing is massive.
Some of these areas we were going to investigate before the hurricane hit, so we had a baseline before the storm tore everything up. So we kind of knew what normal, no matter how out of the ordinary it was. But this area, we don't really have a kind of a foundation of what it was like before. But
I mean, even this would be a good shelter, you know.
that would be a good shelter.
Just think about all the secrets that are back in these woods.
Yeah. You leading us to the road?
Yeah.
All right. Jesse is in the zone in this area.
Here's another gathering of boulders.
Yep. And they're almost arranged like you would, like if people were going to meet up to just sit around and talk.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, these are all you could be seated on. You ain't sitting on that one. But you've got another one that's, I don't know. This is just, it's strange. That's obviously been stacked up against it. What is that, metal?
Terracotta.
Terracotta? Huh. Treacherous back here. When we get out of here back onto the road, I got to do a quick battery change.
All right. Weird.
The hell? Something is back here altering the environment a great deal. Bent across, it's grown that way.
Perfectly straight.
Perfectly straight across.
Twisted.
And then there's pieces of bark like hanging out
Drying.
on it, like.
Drying.
What the hell?
As if you would hang something out to dry it out to use it for something. What?
What? I don't know. That's. You don't see that often.
No, I've never seen that.
It's like a little V shape almost.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. What the hell, man?
And this.
Yeah.
Never seen that. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say with some of this stuff. And it stands out in the environment.
Yes, it does.
See, there's a stone over here that looks interesting. I was gonna ask you, can you see that tree over there? Like when I see these old oak trees, you know they've been here forever. Do you think these were hanging trees at some point in time?
I don't know. I mean, we know that happened.
Yeah, especially in this part of the state.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out over here. And then we'll head back over to the old road bed there. This just stuck out to me. I feel like I have things pulling me in so many directions.
No, you're in the
here.
zone right now. I mentioned that earlier. I was like, Jesse's starting to.
Hey.
All right, there's wire through here, so watch where you're walking. I know you're getting pulled in directions, but pay attention.
Come.
It's very marshy back here. It's probably why a lot of people don't come in here, or nobody comes in here. Wait, hold on. What is...
Joe.
What is this place? I'm doing this. I'm putting this rock right here. Well, hold on. I'm going to try to put this rock right here. Camera just completely went unfocused when I pointed it to you just now.
What is this?
I don't know.
I had to come over here.
They've been kind of pushed down and formed an arch. You can see where the roots have come up on this side. And it forms like a weird kind of arch here.
Let's try to make our way to that road. This is wild though, isn't it?
All the stone back here laid out.
I
mean, these are not remnants of old walls. I don't know what this was. Now, I did this, by the way. Come here. I put that right there. So if you see that later.
Okay.
Just because it looked like a little tombstone almost.
It does.
And so
man, that's... I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to this road. And we've got a lot of work to do out here.
Camera's having trouble focusing right in this spot around that arch for some reason.
Watch out.
Yeah.
It's
treacherous to go through.
This is tricky through here.
You've got barbed wire, which is there.
Sinkholes.
Lots of exposed pieces of metal just in the ground. Sinkholes. We've seen one capped well, but that doesn't mean that's the only one. And there may be some back here that are ground level and uncapped. Problem is the ground's soft. You sink in a little bit every step you take, so you don't know if you're gonna sink in a little bit and stop, or sink in a little bit and then that little bit turns into a lot of bit.
Chaga.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Jess.
Yeah.
We've heard a couple of weird things, but I'm telling you right now that just the weird stuff in the environment has got me
intrigued.
Extremely intrigued.
This place is something else. A remnant of the old South, you know?
Yeah.
A grave.
All right, I got the plantation on here. Let's go down this old road. All right, we're in the blue hour right now. I'm gonna do what I can, but it's dark. It's getting pretty dark for regular camera footage, and it's too bright for night vision yet, so. All right, this is the time of day when we experience stuff, this liminal hour between day and night. I'm seeing why people don't come here, because this is just basically a marsh. There's lots of water on the ground.
And it's scary.
Yeah.
You know?
So you've got fencing going down here the side of this.
Yeah.
This was a property line on this road bed. I have a feeling there were several homes back here, which is why maybe there was quite a few of these old roads.
Yeah. This is
a lot of times you see one large plantation home and then smaller like satellite homes, workers, family members. All right, you've got a tree bent.
Pointing directly towards the remnants of that silo or whatever it is.
Also stretching right across the road.
Yeah.
Now this was done. This didn't happen naturally. The tree's cracked here.
Yeah.
This was bent over.
The bark is cracked.
Yeah.
And the tree is placed underneath stuff over there.
Yeah. This break is older, this large one that's on the ground. This is newer. Very weird. All right.
What is going on with this?
What is going on with this? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Is that break and it's suspended? Or?
No. Ow!
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, it's not barbed wire.
All right. We just ran into some fencing.
What is happening with this tree? I got distracted by this tree.
What in the hell are we looking at? What in the hell? How would it even begin to grow like this?
Hey, Joe?
Hold on, I'm coming. How would it even grow like that? Now that is, all right, I'm taking back what I said earlier. That at first bend wasn't natural, and these aren't natural.
I got something else for you. I got two of these that match. I got you that over there too. Look at that.
All right, back up right now, back up for me. Back up. Jesse just found this. There's 2 trees that are bent and pinned
Together.
woven
together.
And they are pointing.
And they're exactly
right where it crosses. They're pointing towards this large piece of rock on. Hey,
Joe! You hear that?
just heard a giant. Like a thud, a clap.
Clack.
Yeah.
Or a knock or a wood knock or something like that.
All right, there's weirdness going on out here. Let's hit this road and head towards that.
You get this?
Oh, wow.
Did you get this?
Oh, yeah. Wow. This one, and then that one is bent. And then
Something is manipulating the environment like crazy out here.
In a symbolic way.
Very symbolic. I've never seen anything like this.
I've never seen anything like this before. Let's go get weird. Make your way to the road. Let's go quiet for a while. Eyes are playing tricks on you. Hold on. Hold on. Eyes are playing tricks on me. All right, so let's talk for a second.
Yeah.
My hackles are like up like nobody's business right now, and I don't know why. Nothing we have found today has been like creepy.
Yeah.
But I just like the hairs on the back of my neck are up. And my eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't know.
We're headed towards the water right now.
All right, let's keep going down.
This is, I don't know.
I mean, we found some extremely strange stuff, but nothing threatening or
But we're not alone out here.
creepy.
You can feel that, right?
But no, I'm feeling like as the sun's going down, there's no reason for me to be feeling like this right now. We have not found anything like in North Georgia, where we look at it and we just go, this is sinister, this feels hostile. We found some weird stuff, but like I said, so my mind is not primed for that. But yet right now I'm getting kind of, I don't know.
Anxious?
Yeah. Notice what we're not seeing. We're not seeing anything stacked up like we were before.
No.
That was all contained to that one particular area.
Yeah.
Everything stacked, bottles on trees, stuff like that. Now, obviously there's no bottles or pieces of metal through here, but we're not seeing rocks stacked up or anything like that. It's all around those, like, the old homestead and all around those, like, granite circles that we found.
Yeah. Do you want to go back?
No, I want to keep going this way, but I want to head into there at night and see what happens.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll pass through there and check it out. I don't know. This is a crazy place to me.
My mic real quick, hold on.
What's going on?
Why does that touch my mic? All right, this is weird. We get that weird popping as soon as I had to stop and turn the camera off and get water. The moment I just touch my mic because it's coming loose, we hear a scream. I've got to straighten this mic
Straighten
up.
out now.
I've got to. Let's go. Walk, see if we stir anything up.
Quiet.
Upside down triangle, wedged into a broken tree.
It's perfectly clean. It's got spider webs on it.
Spider webs on it, so it's been there for a while.
Look at that.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on, lift it back up. Spider webs are on it, so it's been there for a bit.
See, right here.
Yeah, hold on.
Look how perfectly clean it is.
That is perfectly.
Let's put it back.
Very bizarre.
I know.
So we find like a pyramid on one. Actually, straighten that out so it's like, because that was perfectly straight going down. There you go. All right, I spoke too soon. All right. All right. On top of the leaves. Look. Boy, if we had a Hellman Howard bingo card right now, it'd be full. Yeah.
Broke.
Yep. Right across the old road. Hey, we're coming up on the side of an old homestead. Old glass. I guarantee you, probably over here to the right.
The woods to the left are so dark.
Yeah. Actually, I take that back. Probably to the left. It's probably an old homestead right over here. It's flatter. Yeah.
We're getting closer to the shore. We got water on.
Shh. What the hell is that? Never heard anything like that. there's a plane's going overhead too.
Did you hear any of that? It was
But like loud.
Yeah.
What's the
And it kept going.
I know.
It kept going. It was not an owl.
Oh no, there's no way in hell that was an owl. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
It sounded like a freaking gorilla.
Yeah, I
Going,
know.
goo, goo.
I know. Shh.
It sounded
If
primate.
it happens again, don't talk.
All right, let's see what this is over here. Got barbed wire. It's just old wood. This worries me at night. We're seeing and we're hearing stuff now, so we gotta so proceed cautiously.
There's something out here.
I know there is.
There's something in these woods with us.
Jesse, to your right. That's been here for a long, long time. There's moss growing in the bottom of it. Right over the path. Jesse, don't break it. What is that to our left here? That thing standing, is that a base of a broken tree? Right there.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Watch
Well,
out, you're coming up on barbed wire. There's still remnant wire through here. What is that? Is that what we heard earlier? Something banging on us?
it's hollow. It's like a drum.
Look over through here. That's what we heard. What did you just do? That's what we heard, but louder.
What?
The hell?
It's hollow. Come here, look at this. It's hollow. It functions like a drum.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's what we heard earlier, but much, much, much louder.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get back on the old road. Be careful going back to it because there are still strands of wire standing. Shh, shh, shh. Stop. Stop.
We're getting closer to it.
I know.
It's.
This plane will not get.
I think it's down by the shoreline. It almost sounded like it was singing for a minute. Like
It sounded like it was like trying to talk for a
oh,
second.
whoa, oh, whoa, oh, oh.
Let's go to the shore. Let's go.
Wow.
We're gonna have to contend with the air traffic. The plane, we're on the shotgun. Is it doing it when there's a plane overhead?
I don't know about the plane stuff. I don't know.
What I'm saying is that twice we've heard a plane and twice it started up when there's a plane overhead.
So we keep hearing, there's something down here. There's something
Sounds like
down
he was trying to talk for a second.
It did. Oh.
Walk, walk. It's like it's trying to form a word. It sounds like an animal's trying to sing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Something just answered it.
3 tones.
We need to move. We can't stand here. Keep listening to it. Either we got it or we didn't get it. You got your thermal? Hey.
What?
You got your thermal imager? I'd bust your thermal out and start scanning.
It's in this direction. It's crazy.
One second.
It's down here.
I just changed the audio recording. Just stay here for a second. Let's move. Coming up on the water.
What are you thinking?
It sounds like an animal trying to sing and trying to talk.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
It's not like any sort of waterfowl or anything like that.
It's got a melody. It's out here singing.
It's got like it sounds like some devil, it sounds kind of like Devil's Creek stuff or like what Julie Wrench caught.
Yeah.
That kind of like tonality to it. Hey, psst, to your left, top of the leaves.
Birds are alerting like crazy right now. Is it weird that I think whatever it is sounds like a female or something? Shh. Hey.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Howling?
Yeah.
But that's over there. That's to our right. The singing's to our left.
Get us off the spot. Move us forward.
We're moving towards it right now.
Huh?
We're moving towards it. It's at the shoreline.
I know. Just kind of hang back with me a little bit. Don't get so far ahead.
It's over here.
Oh, no. Put your lanyard on your hand and everything like that, but have it ready. And start rolling as we go up.
Moaning. Same voice. You ready?
I mean, it's going to see us. We're not fishing yet. Yes.
Oh my God. Whoa.
Keep your camera running. My battery's low. I'm not stopping to change it out. So don't stop filming no matter what you do.
Whoa.
Where is it? It's yelling from across the water.
What?
How big is it?
Wait a minute.
Shh.
Joe?
I was even thinking maybe it was some sort
Joe?
of... What?
It's not yelling from across the water.
What?
There was one across the water and one here. Because we were hearing it super close. That's
So
in
there's
the
something behind us
distance.
right now?
There was one here and one across the water. Because we were hearing it super close and loud. It didn't go across the water. It's over there. There was one over here too.
Whatever it was, it stopped.
Yeah.
I say we move up off this peninsula.
Yeah.
And shh.
All right.
Something just knocked or clanked or something up here. We're gonna move up towards.
Whoa.
Shh, did it again. Alright. Turn your flashlight on low. Let's kind of move forward towards that. We're gonna move towards that little knocking sound we just heard.
Whoa.
What is it?
You hearing them?
What is it?
The knocking.
Yeah.
Wow. What the heck?
Was that driven in the ground when we came down? Was that driven into the ground when we just came down?
No, it's in the middle of the path.
Jesse said, I'm not liking the energy of this as it's getting darker. I think we need to get up where we're not surrounded by water on three sides. I don't like being hemmed in like this. We need to lay that down. We need to move back the way we came. It's still. Yeah. Just drop it. Let's go.
I don't like this.
Yeah, no, keep moving.